Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Nolan Jones, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And a good throw gets him one gone. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. One and one. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Carter is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway. Digging in to try it again. Giancarlo Stanton. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Left center, base hit.
Now batter.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Yes, he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And that'll bring up Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That evens it up, 1-1. Right side, but it's well fouled. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game. At the plate now, Alec Bohm. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now back, the right fielder, Joe Carter.
Into the box now, Joe Carter, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Line drive, base hit. The throw into second, and there's one away. Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-3 ball game. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. In now, Kyle Wright, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Victorino. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 3 runs already home here. And he misses again. 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. At the plate, Shane Victorino. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Madrigal. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Fouled off. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Albies trying to get there. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Even though they're up by a...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now that
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Victorino's there to make the catch for out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Stepping in now, Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now batting.
At the plate, Alec Bohm.
Alec.
A line shot to third base. So striding forward now, Joe Carter. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Another one sent foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez has it, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Francis Asensio. He reached on a single in his first try. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Juan Soto. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. No balls and 1 strike. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first. And into the box, Kyle Wright. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The pitcher, number 30.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, Torres. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to Carlos Gonzalez.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Victorino is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Now to the plate, Nolan Jones. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Reggie Jackson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Reggie Jackson.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Gonzalez is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Shane Victorino. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Charlie Morton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. At the plate now, Matt Olson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now. No outs, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Into the box now, Alec Bohm, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Jones is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Striding into the box, Joe Carter. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. High pop-up. Santana is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Ozzie Albies. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then digging in, Nick Madrigal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The second baseman.
Grounded down the third baseline.
Madrigal.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Chipper Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right. To the plate now, Francis Asensio. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Number 22.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Albies picks it up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Kyle Wright. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The pitcher, number 30. Your attention, please. Now coming in to take pitch. One, Soda.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready now, Torres. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So now to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He swings and lines it to left. A reach, but he can't get it in left, and this is going to skip right on by him.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam!
Well, the strategy to walk the previous batter intentionally was sound. In my opinion, what wasn't sound was the execution of the last pitch, which was promptly deposited far beyond anyone's reach. That stings, but I don't fault the manager for trying to do the right thing.
At the plate, Matt Olson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And that is off the first base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
The third baseman.
Stepping in now, Alec Bohm. Hit high and deep out to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Now batting, right fielder, Joe Carter.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. And he'll step off and try again. At the plate now, Joe Carter. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Morton take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Digging in once again, Ozzie Albies. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Reined in. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, Nolan Jones. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, one strike.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Shoots this one over to first. And he is out on the tag. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
High in the air out to center field. And Gonzalez will make the catch, and the inning is over.
Well, this one sort of ends like we expected it to. The higher-ranked team gets the victory and continues to move up the Diamond Dynasty rankings.
16-3 tonight. Atlanta blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Kyle Wright earns the victory on the mound. Kyle Wright gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between the Netherlands and London. In now, Reggie Jackson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Netherlands, the right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Hang on. Jackson.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. In now, Ricky Henderson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Batting third, the second baseman.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back safely. Another look to first. And yet another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-1 to him now. Runners going. And he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out. Now batting, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. 2-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number two.
That's good.
Here comes the first pitch.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Henderson at second. Gregorius at first. 2 out in the inning. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. So coming to the plate, Shane Victorino. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder,
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. In there, and it's even at one.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is in there for strike number 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.